Hi, Dan Nobles here again with this Thursday's Lick of the Week. This week's lick is based on a very simple idea. Once again, what we're going to do is we're going to play a groove. In this case, it's going to be 2 measures long. And we're going to leave a 2-measure space at the end of that to put our guitar fill. This week's groove goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm sure you've heard the old expression, less is more. That's very often true. So for the first fill, what I'm going to play is a simple A minor pentatonic lick. 1, 2, 3, 4. But sometimes more is more.
Of course!
And what I'd like to do this week is I want to show you 2 very important things. One of them is how to build your chops on guitar by squeezing more and more notes into that 2-measure fill space. But more importantly, along the way, you're going to learn the basics of how to play with a metronome. So for the next example, I'm going to play our groove, and the fill is going to consist of the notes A, C, D, and E. And that's it. But what we're going to do is we're going to progressively play those faster. First, by playing only 1 note per beat, then playing 2 notes per beat, then 3, then 4, then 6, then 8, and finally 12. All along the way, staying locked into that metronome. So example number 2 goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice for that one, what I did was I played 1 note on every beat. The key to playing with a metronome is to lock into which notes you need to play right as the metronome clicks. And in this case, it's every single time. So it's counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the next example, we're going to play 2 notes on every beat, or 8 notes, and that goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the next example, we're going to put 3 notes on every beat, and those are 8th-note triplets. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next example, we're using 16th notes, and that is 4 notes on every beat. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice for that one, the metronome clicks in a very straightforward place every time we play this A note. In other words, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So things are picking up a little bit. We're at a jogging pace, but where the metronome clicks is in a relatively straightforward place. The next example, we're playing 16th note sextuplets, or 6 notes on every beat, and that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. things are picking up now. We're cruising along pretty good. And I'd like you to notice where the metronome clicks inside of the lick now. Beat 1, right on this A, and we play 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means that the metronome clicks on the next D note. Right there. So slowed down, it sounds like this. For our next example, we're going to be playing 32nd notes, which is 8 notes on every beat. And for this one, I'm going to switch to tapping. We're going to start with this A. We're still going to play the notes A, C, D, and E, but we're going to do it like this. A, C, D, E. Okay. And it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for our last example, we're going to be playing 32nd note sextuplets, which is 12 notes on every beat. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could you play it faster? Sure, and I'm sure that some of you out there already can. For me, though, that's enough notes to put into one beat. I wonder how many notes that is across one measure.
It's over 9,000!
For those of you playing along with our home game, the correct answer is D.
I want to rock!
Who cares how many notes you can play in one beat or one measure or two measures? What is important is that those notes are well timed, and even more important than that is that the notes you choose to play are beautiful to you. I hope this helps you develop your musical ideas. If you have any comments or questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. I will see you next Thursday, and until then, remember that you can play anything. Thanks for watching.